Welcome to Todd's 2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday, brought to you by Big Beard Battery. Visit bigbeardbattery.com. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. How do we control humidity in the RV, right? Small little RV, different than the house, okay? But let's go through the major things. First off, close all your windows. Close all your doors. Close your vents, right? This is where humidity is coming from outside, or humidity is coming in from the heat being traveled, coming in. So the first thing we want to do is make sure all that's closed. Secondly, we learn, and I think we already know this, that, well, our RV is not all that efficient. We're going to get a lot of air coming in anyway. We have very thin walls and we have very thin windows, okay? And so, although we get a heat transfer, if I've got warm, moist air inside the RV, it's going to show up as humidity. Now, if I'm running my air conditioner, well, I'm going to pull the humidity out. But here's the problem. With our air conditioners, they're going to pull out all the moisture first, just physics. We get those coils wet, we're not getting a good change in temperature. So depending on where you're at, if it's high humidity outside, it's going to be really hard, or your air conditioner is going to run really long before it gets down to an acceptable temperature. So what are some things that we can do to help combat the humidity inside our RV? First off, requires no power, and that's just to buy those air dries, or the little packets that actually absorb the moisture, okay? Now, they're not the best at all because, of course, I'm not forcing the air across it, but they require no electricity, and I can set those throughout. Little boxes of them, they just simply absorb the moisture. Secondly, of course, and the most common thing that everyone does is run the air conditioner. Turn on the compressor, right? That helps pull it out. Now, as we're getting into the summer and it's getting really hot, I really don't want the air conditioners to do the work by themselves. I have 3 air conditioners. That works just fine. But let's say you have 1 or 2 air conditioners in your RV and it's super hot where you're at and you're not getting the temperature down because, of course, that air conditioner is doing nothing but trying to pull out all that moisture. What can you do to help it out? Well, that's where I would recommend getting yourself a small dehumidifier, a small one. Okay, hook that up and help let the dehumidifier pull the moisture out. If we can help that air conditioner dehumidify the area inside your rig, then the air conditioner can do its job, which is to give you a lower temperature of air coming out. If I can get those evaporator coils dry, then I got a better change in temperature. So, let's recap. Close all your doors, close your windows. Ain't got no time for that. Of course, if you want to use those air dries, you can open those up inside the RV and keep those there. Thirdly, of course, turn on the air conditioners, but if it's really bad, go ahead and get yourself a small dehumidifier. Yes, I know some of you keyboard warriors, you're going to say, Todd, that dehumidifier puts off heat, and that's counterproductive. All right, well, your air conditioner, higher BTU rating than what's coming out of that. So if I can get those coils dry, I submit to you that your air conditioner will outperform what that small dehumidifier is doing. And there's your tech tip. It's like, why does my hair always look bad in these videos? All right, mic check, can you hear me? Hello. Backlight. Key light. Oh, all in one shot. Yeah, you were looking for, some type of blooper, but no. Todd's on his game today. Yeah, take that. How's the beard? I think it was kind of fluffy today. There you go. Do you want to hold this? That'll work.
Yeah, I'll just stand back in the corner.
Oh, look, now it's the sun.
Woo.
I looked at it. All right, so there was a question that was asked, can we talk about humidity in RVs? Sure. We have humidity in RVs, and it sucks. And there's your tech tip. Right, now sometimes I see a bunch of fuzzies over here. Who would use this? What do you do for getting blind?
Woo! Don't look in the sun.
Yeah, well, it works right there, but you can't see this hand. So why do we have that? Just to have a little bit of light right here?